Hello, everybody, and welcome to the park, also known as Parent Simulator. Or should I say, a parent's worst nightmare. So, without further ado, let's begin. During the course of play, the park may manipulate graphics, audio control settings, and your sanity. This is perfectly normal and should not be any cause for alarm or psychiatry. That's not good. Why am I paused?
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
What'd you like to know?
Mr. Bear, Callum.
I turned on subtitles. Where are they?
I'll go and ask information.
Where are my subtitles, kid? Huh? What'd you do with my subs? Atlantic Island Park.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Where's Mr. Bear?
What?
You good?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop!
How does he know? I didn't even say
Your boy
anything.
just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
I turned on subtitles. Oh, God. They're somewhere. Oh my gosh, I didn't. I fooled myself. Oh, I can just shout?
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Come on, Mommy!
It's the unknown!
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum.
This way!
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention, employees. The park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Or don't. Oh, God.
Callum, where are you going?
Did I just get spiked?
Wait for Mommy, Callum. Oh, God. The park. What happened here?
I'm glad running forever and not at all is an option.
Catch me.
You little rat!
Callum! Where did you go?
You frickin' little rat! Okay. He's gonna get away. I have to go after him now. Where you going, turd? Yeah, I'm good. I'll pass. Oh, that's not very nice. Okay, he's gone. Kid's gone. Want to check back here for anything I might have missed. Who's English. Who's paying the electricity bill for this place? This place looks abandoned now. Feel like we might have snuck in. We're definitely hallucinating. That much I do know. Alright. This thing. Munch munch. House of Horrors. YOLO.
Come on, sweetie. Too dark.
Come on,
I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
I saw the end of the wall in there. I think it'd be fine.
Wait, Callum!
Over here.
This is the parent simulator part.
Come back.
Catch me, Mommy.
Why do you have red eyes? And blood.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Welcomes you to the Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations: 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley, 1 p.m. the Octatron, 3 p.m. Park Entrance. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Good for you, Chad. Congratulations. Excuse me, Chad. I just need to get up here real quickly. Oh, okay. Are your eyes following me, Chad? Let's just... Yeah, his eyes are definitely following. Knock, knock.
What is this about?
Purchase the land on Solomon Island for a pittance, I don't know. I might add, whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters. You hear that in the background? From the moment I arrived on the island, my lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soul here is bitter, with a curse carried from the old country. Old Man Henderson, he did terrible, dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warding me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Oops, sorry, I tried to, back out. Oh, that's where the noise would be coming from. That's pretty.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Summer of Tales. Thought said lakes.
Callum, stay where you are.
Pass.
Where are you?
Hard pass. Not interested.
Come to mommy, Callum.
Over here.
He wants me to go over there, but I don't want to. That's the thing. I don't feel like it. Okay, I think I have to go down here. That light bulb going on the fritz is a sign saying, hey, you're gonna miss this opportunity if you don't do it. So...
Come out, sweetie.
Dude, if I was the parent of this kid, I would be so mad right now. Holy cow. A little rat running through the park. Mind of his own. I'd hunt him down.
Callum, tell mommy where you are.
Probably in the tunnel. This is gonna be a long ride.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Ew, poor!
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there.
Did I just run over
No,
a body?
my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while.
Oh,
then follow the
shoot.
trail
What's up,
back to
Chad?
their parents' house.
Holy cow! What the Chad?
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
I wonder if I'm missing anything
morning,
else
their
now.
mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
I have a cut right there. That's not good. I don't think that was like that before.
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Well, that sucks.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house.
Well, good for them.
Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar.
The diabetes
Hansel,
house.
desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
Eat too much and you'll get sick.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? out!
It's me. I did it.
An old woman emerged from the house.
Why don't you go back into the
sniffing
house?
the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here?
Your mother.
Just come in and stay with me.
That's kind of creepy.
No harm will come to you.
Stranger danger.
But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat.
Why? Don't eat it.
You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside.
It's the candy
The
witch.
old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Oh, evil monologue. Don't tell him your plans.
Time passed, and poor
Just
Hansel
do it.
refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening?
It's right there.
Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel.
Play
Seizing her
of the
courage,
game right
brave
there.
Gretel gave the witch a shove,
Bum, bum,
and the old
bum,
crone
bum,
tumbled
bum.
forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
Holy cow. Gretel is
freed her
savage.
brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven.
Dang.
And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Are you gonna eat the witch?
And then, because even children
Oh,
can't survive on sweets,
yes.
they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
And that is how they became Wendigos. Or some sort of folklore monsters right then and there. So Hansel and Gretel were the real monsters of that. Oh. You alright? Goose boat? That's fine. Swan. Why'd I call you a goose? A duck. I have no idea. Honestly, I don't care. It's a bird. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, something's definitely wrong with our character's, psyche.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off.
Dang,
Those
that must
poor
suck.
children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Dang. That's nuts. Beautiful atmosphere, though.
Where are you?
You little frickin' rat.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
Can't catch you.
Another accident. This place.
Holy teddy bear. They got Barry! Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor's booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of the Archie Henderson. Of Archie Henderson, not of the Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to feel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative. And that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon, I will know if this has all been for nothing. Interesting. For some reason, like reading these last few sentences here reminded me of the Rainbow Factory. I don't know why. But it spoke to me. Yo, are you okay?
Callum?
That's not Callum. That's a bear. He got stabbed in the eye.
Callum?
Catch me, Mommy.
Boy, if I catch you, it's gonna be the last thing you ever see.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Follow the trail. Is that a threat? Also, I'm sorry, but how can you have a place like this and call it a park? It's not closed off or anything. And honestly, we're like in the middle of nowhere, so if something happens... I don't know what'll happen. Yo, what? I got hands!
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
I love these things. The Octatron. Fast. Fast. Faster. More! 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 Yeah, this is safe.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Sure you can. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Okay, fine. Yeah, it should be enough.
I can't get on while it's moving.
You can get on while it's moving right now. Are you gonna, I swear if you tell me it's still moving. Oh. This is where the fun begins. There's somebody in there. Oh, wait a minute. They're kind of silly looking, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this park is not good for my health. Yeah, there's no way this place is healthy for me. Just for the sake of things, we're gonna send this full speed once more. The ride never ends. Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. There we go. You kids have fun now. I'm going on my lunch. Take care now. Oh my goodness. Frustrated by the fact that the plans seem incomplete. I know as well as anybody that the rules of the game can be changed with enough money. But no matter how much money talks, it can't conjure up missing plans from thin air. I've tried contacting the organization who sold me these plans, and they are stonewalling me. Every contact that I had, every meeting place that I have had, watched or swept bare. I have a sinking feeling that I have been swindled. We've gone ahead with what we could find in the plans regardless. The harvesting machines, the transport mechanism, etc. I'll probably let Nicholas name them something cute for the day we open the park. They will be rides, after all. Harvesting machines. Harvesting machines. It is the Rainbow Factory of amusement parks. That's very annoying. Can hardly hear myself talk. And when I can't hear myself talk, that's when I don't know if I'm being too loud. And that also can kind of confuse me a little bit. Right now, this is good. I can hear myself, I can hear the game. This is nice.
Callum! Where did you go?
This way, Mommy.
Nani the what?
Stop! Callum!
No. Not this way. I went this way.
Callum? Where'd you go? Callum, stay where you are.
Mother Duck said quack, 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 quack.
I don't believe Mother Duck said that. Alright, I'm back from my lunch break. You all have fun? Any medical injuries? Probably. I just have to turn it off so I can hear myself.
Treachery hides in thoughts.
How did I miss
Treachery
this?
that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I
What
looked
is
down
this
at this
thing?
wrinkled red balling thing and
Yeah.
I thought, is that it?
That's it?
We
That's
built
all
our
there
world
is.
from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so
That's it?
real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered. And as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single traitorous thought.
Traitor! Oh my god. I thought working at the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of the season here really drags. There aren't many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping, and most of that gossip is about Chad. Dude, Chad is just that guy to gossip about. There's not much else to say. I mean, I get it. I mean, Steve, see? Even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve the local lush is Chad the Chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was the little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's diner, still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to the park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. And apparently, Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him. Picking up a guitar outside Side Coil Station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laurel Henman. I keep hitting escape. Hello there.
Hello?
Yo, is there Chad in there?
Hello?
At this rate, I don't even want to, kid. I've only known you for like... I don't even want to say more than 3 minutes since I started playing this game. You mean something to this character I'm playing as, but not to me. That is... whack. Wait a second, I wonder if there's blood or something behind it. Nope. Just a dinosaur alien bird thing. Beautiful. Bumper cars!
Constant crashes and 80s music.
Heck yeah!
Guess it floats someone's boat.
Oh yeah. It's go time. Well, they're not powered, so I hope it works. Aw, wait. No. No, let me go kart, please. Let me bump the cars. Device.
No.
Boss fight? Oh no, what the heck? Shocking. You look simply stunning on that table, darling. Shock therapy? Learn about shock therapy? Shocking revelation achievement unlocked. Shock therapy. I don't think shock therapy means Tesla coil. God dang. That is quite some, it's quite a history our, protagonist has here. Gosh dang, it's such a long way to walk around.
I wonder what this is.
Nathaniel Winter, financial genius or eccentric geriatric? When Nathaniel Winter, billionaire mogul, I don't know, announced his intention to build an amusement park on the fog-shrouded shores of Solomon Island off the coast of New England, there were what? I'm just gonna pass that. Up and down Wall Street. I have no clue what that means. Obviously there's an S in front of it, but that's still slightly alarming. I don't know. Winter, who made his fortune through a series of savvy investments during the post-war boom, has long been considered an eccentric but brilliant man. His passion for the New England region has always been at the forefront of his investment portfolio, with them pouring funds into local business, small and large in general. His business sense and investments have paid off, and due to his generosity, Winter enjoys a friendly relationship with the governor and other key political figures. So why, with a track record like this, are the Wall Street wizards shaking their heads? At first glance, Solomon Island is an odd choice. A tiny town called Kingsmouth, with a sleepy main street, a preppy academy for dropouts from Boston, a lighthouse that is already in the process of being automated, and a belligerent tribe of natives who were very recently involved in a dispute over the Blue Ridge mines. It doesn't make sense, one commentator pointed out. New England has a short summer this far north, and the number of visitors to Solomon Island per season are limited. I don't see how he expects to turn a profit, but others have far more faith in Winter. Under condition of anomaly, an engineer who has seen the plans for the park notes several anomalies. He's digging far deeper than is needed for an amusement park, including several underground chambers which are too small to house machinery. If you ask me, the old man is looking for something buried beneath the island itself. Could this be the real reason that the eccentric businessman has relocated to this remote northern island? Is this corporate misdirection of the highest order by a crafty entrepreneur? With the disputes over the Blue Ridge mine, with the native population ongoing, there is definitely something buried beneath Solomon Island. Perhaps Nathaniel Winter is going to surprise us all. So, shady dealings on Solomon Island. I'm guessing this the park is just a front then. Hold on a second. Do you see what I see? Oh, I thought I could drive it. Employee names: Francis Dufresne. Time of date of the accident incident, 25th of October, 1976. Job titles and departments: laborers working in the crane. Supervisor / lead person, Richard Stapleton. Witness, Lawrence Creed. Oh, God. I'm not gonna lie, I always screw up Michael and Michelle. Michael Edgeworth. EAL. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the track came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employee's portion of a workers' compensation form? Yeah, yes. Supervisor comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide him with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident/incident? Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Employer or supervisor signature. Eligible signature. Date 25th. Illegible. 25th, 1976. Additional comments notes the local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the spirits. Uh-oh. I'm about to become a victim of a hit and run. That's a shockingly powerful bumper car. Kind of impressed by that thing's willpower. The roller coaster's that way. I would love to go on the roller coaster.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother.
Oh, that's not
Once,
nice.
when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was.
Negligence.
When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Yikes. You have been awarded 1 yike point. Eternally delayed by the incompetence of the builders, the problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find a piece of the plans that I am missing. Alright, time to go on to this industrial death trap thing. Seriously, you should not get on any of this stuff, especially if it's abandoned.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Yes, you can. It's not moving at 70 miles per hour. I'm sure it'll be fine. It don't go down. It do go down. It don't go down.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed.
That was a quick,
Felt like love. It felt
quick
like a
date.
fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that
just
night or
met.
one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That
Really?
one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes
no.
people leave your life for no
I'm not gonna see
reason.
him follow, am I?
I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
He's not gonna fall down, is he? He must be, right? It's gotta be over here. Creeper! 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 Oh man! Okay. I guess he isn't. Huh. Call me shocked. Well, surprised. So, what I'm understanding is that our character here got pregnant the first night they met this one random guy. Somebodies need to make some better decisions. Not that way. A roller coaster. I can definitely walk up this rock. This is a walking rock. I'm glad that is a thing I did with my time. That was an enjoyable experience, that rock. What the heck is this? Oh. It's one of the baskets. Yeah, this seems perfectly safe in an electrical crazy wire. Uh-oh. Found the missing Ferris wheel part. Interesting. Roller coaster,
A lot
come
of people
on.
idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying
Yikes.
them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them, little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
God dang. You know, I can't say she's wrong to a degree.
I always wanted to write this one. Never got around to do it before.
Yikes, that was a lot. That was a mouthful. Holy cow. Like I said, Parent Simulator. Oh, heck yeah, the roller coaster. I've been waiting for this. Send me away, buckaroo.
What
Choo
do you
choo.
want?
We need to talk about Callum.
Are you
What do you
behind
mean?
me?
What have you done to him?
Oh, creeper.
That's insulting.
You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Uh-oh. Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. Oh my god. Okay, that's actually very fun. Oh my goodness. That was awesome. That felt very fun. That I was really zoned in for that. That was exciting. That was actually super cool. That had me on the edge of my seat. Not really, but like, dang, that was cool though. Oh boy.
Waits.
Well, that's specific.
Come back!
Who is the Vivitch?
I'm scared.
Well, good. Maybe you should learn to not run away.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him.
It's you. You were
I
hurting
asked
him.
him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence.
Yeah.
Doesn't dare talk.
Probably you abusing
He's been
him.
changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
I get the shock therapy part now. I really do. It makes sense for her. Very fitting. I think we need to do a little lobotomy, a little snip of the brain on this character here. Obviously, she is the one who has been hurting her son.
The whole
She is
town
very
was shocked by
stressed
that one.
out and is
Never
abusing
found
her
out who
child.
did it.
Con Candy Corpse leaves sour taste in park goers' mouths by Hal Laurel. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to local authorities, the corpse is yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appeared to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Innsmouth Academy, who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of the Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something like this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates on this story going forward. Classic.
Callum? Callum!
Don't let him take me.
He probably shouldn't have let him get you. Pickled punks. Oh. Things are about to get just a little bit weird. Sideshow oddities. But that newspaper is the classic corporate spiel. We offer our sincerest apologies, blah, blah, blah. We will work our best with law enforcement to solve this issue. Classic. You know, every single one of those things you ever hear, it's the same crud. Like, the sincerity just isn't there. If it's sincere, you would make it unique. At least try to, right? It's just fake. Cotton candy. Oh, can't wait to eat some of this.
Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
Yeah, that's a good point. At least he wasn't in the cotton candy. Ah, Bob of the Cloud. Bazinga. Bazinga! Bazinga! That one did kind of get me. That, like, caused me to flick my mouse a little bit if you saw that. Jump scare. God, Chad is so cool. Bazinga. Whack-a-jack. Whack. John. Pickled punks. Pills! Oh boy, can't wait. Gobble gobble.
These are mine.
Yep, a bottle down the hatch. Whoa! Yo, far out, dude. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Reagan 80. All that you love will be carried away. Some kids laugh and some kids cry, but mostly children simply die. Say no to graffiti. Your mother? Only dead. Only dead fish follow the stream. Your mother. Clearly one has high standards. Not safe. The League. I can taste your dreams. Shelter Bannerman is a fat pig, but his daughter is hot. Okay, another graffiti one. Holy cow, my eyes are gonna vomit. Fear the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose then. He's way up there. Don't believe anything they tell you. The punch bowl has been spiked. Mister, you gotta help me. Chad, you gotta help me. The punch bowl. I'm freaking out. Was this my son? Was he the cotton candy? This is some Pennywise type crud. Dang, I can...
Don't touch me.
There's some religious gospel right there. And I personally don't care enough to read that one. All that you love will be carried away.
Callum, I'm sorry.
Whoa, I'm really freaking out.
Forgive me, Callum.
Uh-oh, edgy.
No.
Away from me.
Ooh, you get dirt in that, you're gonna be in for a bad time. I found the pills! What a strange trip it's been. How my arms doing?
The park is a
perfectly
collage
fine.
of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes. And the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. And what secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs,
Ooh.
the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
She is out of her god-darn tootin' mind. She's ready to hurt somebody. Alright, so I'm back. I got like a phone call or something, and that like when our character was talking, that was super confusing because I was like hearing ringing, but she was trying to talk. So yeah, I had to pause for a little minute there. But we're back. This seems like the finale. Gulp? By the way, there was a solid... Oh no. Oh, I hate this. Why is the flashlight so high up?
What have you done with him? Give him to me!
Give him to me! He's mine! Done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townsfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here to the House of Horrors. I must think. Okay. The Vivitch. Well, that was odd. What is that? It's the unknown! I am a person. Look at me. Holy cow, I'm a fully rendered model. Isn't that nuts? Look at that.
Leave me alone!
Why do I have a cut on the knee? Greetings to you too, fellow Krieg. Got a lot of Krieg soldiers. Ugly. And another thing, you're ugly. Sup, Chad? It's so cool. Chad is so cool.
I'm a horrible mother. Where is he?
Turn around, Mommy!
Turning around?
Don't make me look at it.
that what? Pinocchio down there?
Don't leave me!
This place is messing with my eyeballs.
Where is my boy?
He's mine!
Stop!
This is getting serious.
Who was that?
Ah! Terrifying.
Show yourself?
What's up, zombie? Greetings. Nice to see you.
What have you done with him?
One little duck went out one day.
Hey, get back here! Get back here! One little duck went out one day. Another came and they both went away. I don't know. Where are you, Pinocchio? Nightmare Circus. Okay.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home.
Just like Hansel and
I
Gretel.
barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
On April 16th, 1846, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration that the world had ever seen. Now, a panel of donor experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive the terrible winter. In this never-before-seen expose, read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive, all here in the pages of this shocking true story. Gingerbread men, huh? After multiple attempts to collect payment, regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. Make the payment listed on your last bill. Contact us on 555-7868. And we can arrange payment plans so that you can immediately be reconnected. If you believe that this is an error, call us on 555-7869 to discuss your options. If you're unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. The Dunwich Power Company. We will take away your electricity if you can't afford it. 'Cause that is the American way. Mom and me in car. So are we inside our character's main... I don't know. I don't know. I said like main character. A protagonist's house. I forget what her name was. The Wilting. A solar flare struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. An exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world. Again. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. Should probably fix that. Is that my murder weapon? Oh my god. Now this is sad. Close that. I don't want that fridge open. Miss Milliard. Milliard, I don't know. As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer, Dunwich Medical. Lorraine, I received your letter and I am quite surprised. You ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map. And then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you. I truly did. But every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking up open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I am not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again. Karen! God dang it, Karen. Bro, he's a kid. We were kids when all that crud happened. Who the heck cares? What's done is done, dude. Don't be dwelling on something 10 years or whatever ago. Our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State. The deceased parents, our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of their monies from the Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I am not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, Edward Stapleton, attorney. That's freaking stupid. They should be able to prove that biologically they are this child. You are not the father. Quack, 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 quack. Yeah. By the way, we're going through a Groundhog Day type situation here. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it. I think it is because I am far from home and I am working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse. Like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Don. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy and Emma if it is a girl. So this is the tragic backstory reveal. Sears. Well, Sears. Sears. Her. Here. Her. This is confusing, but honestly, I appreciate the effort that got put into this. You little rat. Obviously, we are playing as a abusive mother. So I kind of understand. Yep, keep quacking over there. I'm gonna take you out with my fist today. Oh my god. Yikes. The Hat Man! We had too much Benadryl. Not Zoloft or whatever that crud is. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that actually. I'm not too bothered by that. I'm more concerned about the potential electrical hazard that this lamp is emanating. Yeah, that's slightly concerning, but could be worse. Oh no. He's dead, isn't he? See her cry. See her try. Her lie. See bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Tails. You are alone. Nobody loves you. Callum is no longer who he once was. This is fine. This is not fine. Okay. No more monkeys jumping on the bed. I think that was it. I could be wrong. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird? I don't know. I'm just trying to picture what I'm hearing. Thank you, William. The new watch is nice. Made me a happy carrot. I'm sure she's just fine up in the old noggin. Uh-oh.
What have you done with them? Please, make me see. Alone.
She murdered him, didn't she?
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch, but I am, aren't I?
Okay, that's fine. This is fine. This is normal. This happens. Sometimes it just really be like that. Hansel and Gretel. Aha! Oh, I knew something had to be sus. This door gave off a weird vibe. Well, not door, this bookshelf. Yeah, that's not normal.
Callum. Callum!
Watch your step.
Callum. Callum. Callum!
Chad. Cthulhu, huh? Right on the neck. Dude.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
Why? Why a bug?
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Oh my god. Holy cow. Wow. That was interesting. Woo! That was overall a very pretty game. I feel like that ending, though, just all that walking through the same rooms over and over again took a little too long to do. Luckily, though, it had a very nice, like, pacing behind it. You know, you didn't get lost. It was all very clear on where you had to go. For the most part. Unless you walked back to where you are and then suddenly you're confused. But otherwise, yeah, that did good. TikTok. Games Limited. Do you like Tic Tac? The park. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Our character clearly lost her mind. Return to the main menu. Well, it's not letting me leave. Beautiful music. I actually like what they did for the ending here, like right in this little credit scene. They give you a nice title of the game you're playing and a nice piece of artwork. I don't get why it hasn't returned me to the main menu yet, but that was the park, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. That was a fun one. A walking simulator. That was a good walking simulator. Never really feared any monsters would try to kill me. Chad was obviously, as his name implies, Chad. But yeah, folks, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.